happened. I gotta say I love you while we're here. Too often times to kiss me. Too often times to hear you say goodbye. I want to this you I want to do this one more time. One more time. One more. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more time. One more. One more time. One more time. One more time. I miss you.
Do you have time to stop by? Because I don't. I didn't realize I had some classes to go, or else I would have left out earlier. Dang it. Bound, chicka bound. I think I'll pick up it tomorrow. Shit.
Still living with your room. Don't agree about the I don't wanna be your dad.
We might be able to pick them up while we're out. I don't know. Let me think. My brain's not going to do that. Yeah, we might be able to do that. Because we do that sometimes. We might be able to do that. Are you going to be home? How are you feeling, by the way? What up, everybody? Seatbelts not made by women. I'm sure the guy may have been in seatbelts long gone, but like, dude, I want to piss on his grave. Okay.
Wait on the next track. Touch boy, little slack.
You're home? Okay.
I'm a vanilla baby. But I ain't no killer baby.
There's Jack Harlow.
Killer baby. I get love. Shit, shorty like killer baby.
Hello, go. I want to say you can tie me down. You're loving on me. Well, I'm sorry you're not feeling good. Still. Julie's still sick too. She's really sick. Or she was.
Kansas City, taking on San Francisco. Of course, the Chiefs.
The Super Bowls this weekend. Well, everybody, it is outreach night. We are driving. I'm a little early. I was just chilling. Yeah. We are driving to where we just saw. You're not old. You're beautiful and very, very much young. It was our last night. It feels great outside right now. 64 degrees. I'm like, yes. I got a hoodie and stuff because I'm sure it's going to be chilly later, but yeah, it feels fabulous out. Going on Wednesday night, sorry. Thrown off. When I first started talking, sorry. Wednesday night, we go out on the streets and we give out supplies to our street family. And we just check on everybody, make sure everybody's good. We give them food, we give them tents, sleeping bags, blankets, flashlights, just kind of things that can sternos, first aid kits, anything you would think that would sustain you while you're on the streets. So we do this every Wednesday night, and I take you guys along the ride. I don't show the people that I help, so you won't see that, but you will hear everything. So when we pull up and I'm serving people, I do turn my camera off. I believe that you can help people with dignity, and so we do not believe in exploiting people, and so we do not show the people that we help. But you get to hear all kinds of amazing conversations and situations, and it just gives you, you know, like, I don't know, hopefully one, to get out and maybe do something in your community, and then also, so just have a better understanding, you know what I mean, a better understanding, a softer heart. G-Gab, what's up? So it's a really nice day here in Louisville, which we haven't had in a long time. So I'm just listening to music driving in. And the windows are open a little bit because it's so nice, dude. Like, oh, so nice. So I am sorry about the wind. I know it's a lot. We will be at our destination in just a few minutes, but I got to enjoy this weather. It's beautiful today. Hopefully everybody's having a great day. Oh, shit. Fucking seatbelt sucks ass. I don't like the seatbelt.
It's Alt 151, and coming up at 420, we got the Alt 151 taste test and a little collaboration effort, and kind of almost like a remix, sort of, but not necessarily a remix. I know. I'll explain it more when we play it. New music from Bad Omens and Poppy. I'll tell you more about it at 420 for your taste test. Put on that gun, handle a funnel. Got him, so we get out.
I'm used for the strong. Drink until we drunk. I'm good to you, baby. Things I wanna do to you, baby. It's crazy. I gotta take a piss on you. That works when I'm loud, but I'm trying to put this on you. Baby, control, compose, entry. Maybe lose composure. Come over. I see you come over.
I like cars.
Real 93.1. Radio Bounce Hard Body Kiati. 5 minutes hard on ice, raw wave, Lil Durk, as well as everybody. Here we go.
Like lazy chilly right now because it is so amazing. It feels great outside. It's relaxing actually. With the wind out the windows, the music playing, I'm like, okay, I gotta step out of it. I'm getting too relaxed. Shit. Feels great. I love out. That is my everything. I love being outside. I hate wintertime. It's my time of weather, baby. I think people in Kentucky get their driver's license from like a Franklin box. I promise you. You don't want to let him back. Traffic.
To be a best friend, he shot love is laughing on the west end. Not so long, you better come to. Don't die, you know the truth is some dude. Go write your message on the pavement. Find your friend, I wonder what the waving. Kickstart the golden generator. Street talk without intimidate her. Can't stop the thoughts from engineering. Feel no need for any interfering. Your image in the dictionary. This life is more than ordinary. Can I get you the on your car? Space to get you up the Pleiades. Can't stop the spirit when I need you. This life is more than just a read through. Alt 1051 is always looking.
So this is Local Kentucky, you guys. For those that may be new to the channel.
Here's what you can score this week. We've got
We made national news in 2020 with the protests that we did, and we continue to make national news because Louisville's just our
14. Listen all this week from Brandon.
whole situation.
The winning word of the day. Then just enter that winning word on alt1051.com and you could walk away with free tickets. Grab all the info on alt1051.com. All from Louisville's new rock alternative, Alt1051.
This week at the Caravan, don't miss Kentucky's own Brian Miller. A former newspaper editor, Brian renounced all seriousness and went into stand-up. For tickets and more info, call 459-0022.
Over the years, people always ask me, what does being a dealer for the people really mean? Does it mean
Bam, 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 everybody.
Steve on select idea. Oh, what's going on?
For me, just for me.
You're inside another 50-minute music brought to you by Safe Link Wireless. Totally free cell phone. Totally free service. Call 1-800-SAFE 1047 WLOU Jams.
Beautiful.
I know you don't lose it. Just Snoop Snoop. Come on, baby boo, you got to get into it. Go forward to play with the cool wit. Yeah, you know I'm always on that cool. Walk to it, do it how you do it. Have a glass, let me put you in the mood. Little cutie, looking like a student. Long hair with your big fat booty. Back in the days, you was the girl I went to school with. Had to tell your mom who flipped up the cool it. This girl wanna do it, I just might do it. Get her walk with some pimp fluid. Mommy, don't worry, I won't abuse it. Hurry up and finish so you can watch Clueless. I laugh at these kids when they ask who do this, but everybody know who girl that you is. When I see my baby boo shit, I get foolish. Smack her and it tries to pursue it. Homeboy, she taking, just move it. I asked you nicely, don't make the dog lose it. We just blow throw and keep the in a 6-4 with your baby who proves it. Body wrecking, Terry, you're fluent. Had him hydraulics squeaking when we screw it. Now she yelling, hollering out, snooping, hooping, hollering, hooping. Black and beautiful, you the one I'm choosing. Hair long and black and curly like a Cupid. Keep grooving, that's what we doing. And we gon' be together until your mom's moving. Oh yeah,
Alright, I'm making a little pit stop. Just a little one. Because I need something to drink. I'm thirsty. Sorry, drive-thru is closed. Alrighty. Well, guess I'm not. I'm not going through the lobby. Your jacket's cute. You're welcome.
Didi in the morning, continuous jams all day, 104.7 WLOU Jams. You want to put down Saturday, February 17th on your calendar. It's Trey McLaughlin and the Sounds of Zamar happening at the Kentucky Center for the Arts. A very special night of inspirational and gospel music. You've got a chance to go. All you have to do is text the word jams to 502-795-1047. Winners are predicted random, and you will be on your way, okay? Another Black Information Network news update on deck. Your first look at total traffic, your wave storm tracking team forecast, Rema, Babyface, and more. It's 104.7 WLOU James. WLOU Didi McQuarrie.
Hey, it's Didi.
It's the alt 105.
I'ma put my heart on ice, get the best of me. While in the field, so I came after I slapped him, I had told him, I don't know how you get down with them clowns, but I'm a soldier. No one could understand, I had way too much aggression that built over the years from my abandoned adolescence. See, I done been locked and backstabbed and heartbroken. I wanted to cry, but I was too afraid to open, praying one day I'll find out. Time committing crimes to get closer.
Well, you're having a good day. We're just driving to go get loaded up and stuff. I went live a little early, but such a nice day. It's a good ride there. I couldn't help it. I think a bird just pissed on my car because out of nowhere I got little droplets on my window sill. So, I don't know if they just pissed on my car or not, but like there's no water anywhere, so I don't know what that was just about. But okay. There we go. I know if a bird shits on you, it's supposed to be good luck. What if it pisses on your window? What's that?
Then shot down, cause shots gonna be fired around. That chance phone was cool, but I can't slide around. So fake it, so snaked out there, keep one half the time. That's why I'm always around my. Cause you turned me out. I was in that water with them sharks, not that no drug.
I'm say it's my fault. Think it's best I put my heart on nice, cause I can't breathe. I'ma put my heart on nice, get the best of me.
This is hip hop. Hip hop, we got that.
I think this weekend.
502-408-0888. That's 502.
So this area right here, for anybody that's listening, is what we would call a track. From the beginning of this street all the way to the end, you have girls, sex workers, and traffic victims walking up and down on this. So we do outreach on here on a regular basis. And that outreach is different than the outreach that I'm doing tonight. This is pretty cool. So if you guys don't know, Louisville is the home of Muhammad Ali. And this is, a man painted this on this building. And it's the story of Muhammad Ali. One day when I'm out and about, I'll stop and show you guys like each one. But it's pretty cool. There's a lot of murals here in Louisville. To tell the story of Louisville, because Louisville is definitely a civil rights city. It's been in the fight for a very long time. Well, it's always been civil rights, so. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It goes all the way from when he was a young boy to like the famous red bike that got stolen from him, if you know his story. And I mean, just all the way from when he was boxing, everything. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of really, and one day we'll go, I'll take you guys to the Muhammad Ali Museum, which is really nice. It's really nice. I can go, we go all the time We do a lot of events and shit there. I'm gonna do a little ride through real quick because I need to peep something out real quick. Take just a little detour. You guys hear me talk about Portland a lot. When I mention Portland, everybody always thinks that I'm talking about Portland, Oregon, but I am not. This neighborhood that I'm in right now is called Portland. So every time I'm always like, yeah, I'll be down in Portland. Somebody be like, oh, Portland, Oregon. I'm like, no, this is Portland. This is Portland.
And I'm grabbing your friend, but damn, I can't keep my mind off of you. 2 shots of that Casa Azul. I'm ready to bowl. Remember your favorite hotel. I remember your favorite position. Let's go get a room. You in a relationship now? Come on, my baby. I know you. That ain't even you. You know I'm in tune. Let's go and free you. What you got to lose? You look right now. What you look right now. You look right now. No time right now. Pull your head right now. Time to be right now.
Yes, I'm in Louisville, Kentucky. Trying to take it off, but all right, well, it's still boarded up. Yeah, we can take it. This is the hood. But you know I gotta be Public safety is there. Yes, I know public safety. Yes. Actually, his girl was just here in Louisville while he was in jail, covering one of my protest brothers on some things he's been going through. So, yes, I know them. They do a lot of really good stuff. He's going through a lot of shit right now because the system around these ways, baby, it's fucked up. Like, it's bad. It's bad here. The police and all that shit, the power and control and that fucking constant struggle and fight with the system, and it's really bad here. But so bad that the DOJ has came in and deemed LMPD, which is our police department, one of the most racist police departments in the United States. They did a big report on Kentucky after the 2020 protests because we hit the grounds because LMPD went into, got a false warrant and went in and killed Breonna Taylor for nothing. And we're in the process of still going to court for all that. But they came in and they realized that, yes, Breonna was a problem, but there was a lot of problems here. I mean, there was a time a 15-year-old boy was handcuffed and they let the dogs beat him and attack him. Women and homeless people beat up, raped. People having planet drugs on them. You name it, it goes on. Vice has done a lot of stories on LMPD before and after 2020. So, you know, if anybody ever wants to check any of that out, you know, it's pretty crazy here. You'll hear me bitching about it a lot. I don't know. I don't like this whole audit thing is kind of new. Like, I don't really know what that means, but I know I stay on my police department's motherfucking neck. Do you hear me? They can't stand my funky ass, and they don't like me at all. At all. So I don't know if that's auditing, but we pull all their shit. We pull all their records. We get all into their budgeting. We get into everything, and yeah. So Fun times, fun times. And we stay on all the public officials next. And we have, I worry about a lot of local stuff because local affects us, but I also go down to Frankfurt a lot, which is our state shit. So I think those are the two most important things, because those are the things that are going to affect you the most, which is state and local. And then, like DC is, for me, it's last, even though it's important. But I'm more of a boots on the ground type chick, and I'm not going to DC. So yeah, I stay safe. I mean, I've had to move a couple times, and I get fucked with for sure. Another reason why I stay live a lot. I mean, usually when I leave my house, I'm live. I have had some pretty crazy situations go down. So yeah. and we're gonna be. It'll all ramp up here again soon, because actually we're waiting on a court date. So we protested here in Louisville for 870 some odd days until officers were arrested, because me being a neighbor, and I didn't know the investigation aspect of shit, but me being a neighbor and living there that night when all that shit went down, like, dude, I knew something wasn't fucking right. Yes, I got my gun on me right now. I don't go nowhere without my baby. Nowhere, honey. If you see me, you please know my strap is, and I keep one in the tank chamber. I don't wait. I shoot regularly. I believe in going into ranges, and I also believe in learning how to shoot outside of ranges. So yeah, I have a security team and everything. Like, yeah, it's kind of it'd be a little serious sometimes because of what I do, right? So I do all this. You guys see this part, but like I do extractions and shit. Like I look for missing kids. I go and help with extractions with victims. So yeah, there's a lot of shit that I don't do that you guys don't, or I do that you guys won't see because I can't put it. I can't. But there's been news stories. I've went out, on stings with, before the relationship really got fucking tampered in 2020, because after that I was like, fuck this fucking police department. But I did go out on stings, and not because of whatever, but because we had victims sometimes get hurt in the process. And so I'm a big advocate for decriminalizing sex work. And so if I go out with them, or people like me go out with them, then the victims come to us, or sex workers come to us. We can give them resources, and they can take their asses home. When you arrest a sex worker, or you arrest especially a human trafficking victim, and 90% of the time you're not going to know the difference unless you're investigating it, right? Because yes, sex work and human trafficking is different. But if you arrest them, all it does is create debt bondage and shit like that. So I do some shit. Yeah, all costs, honey. I'm always gonna go home. I'm gonna do everything I can in my power to go home to my babies every night. And my husband's amazing, dude, because of what I do, and because like when I leave my house, he knows that we know the risk of, like any day I leave my house, there's a 50-50 chance that shit might pop up and I might not, come home. But I'm gonna do everything in my power to always come home. So I love the work that I do. I'm good at it. I survived just for this. It's not my job. It's my purpose. I don't get paid for what I do. We don't charge families when we look for missing kids. I don't charge victims when we help them. None of that. Even when I had my shelter and shit open, I was like one of the only, I think there was one other place that never charged insurance or anything like that. Because most of those places, when you do housing, oh my God, it's a fucking muddy pot. I do none of that shit. So I want to see people get help. I'm going to show you guys a really cool mural. And this mural means a lot to me. So our streaming work that we've done is, I think sometimes it's a little different than some other streamers, because we've actually been recognized by our city and won awards because of the streaming work we've done. The awareness we brought in 2020, and then also the community work that we highlight every time we, whatever. But I'm going to show you guys something. So we did a huge, they did a huge news article on the 5 live streamers, and we did it right here because this mural is really dope.
And in 2020, we lost a lot of people in our protests, like locals. We had people actually die, and it really sucked. So this mural has David McAtee, which David McAtee was killed by the National Guards. So we have a thing called the 9th Street Divide, and he was down on the corner of 26. He owned a barbecue place, and he would cook for everybody. He would do everything. I mean, like he was a city hero, right? And they had orders not to go past the 9th Street Divide because nobody was down there protesting, but the police do what the fuck they want, and the National Guard do what the fuck they want. And they went down there, and in the hood, people hang out at gas stations because that's just what you do, right? They wasn't bothering nobody. They wasn't protesting. And the National Guard went down there, and this bitch got trigger happy, and she shot, and that chain of events, that David McAtee got killed. Travis Nasty is my brother. He made a huge impact to the 2020 protest, not just locally, but he was big in New York as well. And then we also have Sandra Blaine, and of course we have Breonna Taylor. Breonna Taylor obviously was lied on, and the investigation was botched, and we are proving that now. We did take Hankinson to court, which there was a mistrial by one jury. So jury selection and knowledge is fucking important, and please get involved in your jury duties. I know it sucks, and we all hate the fucking government, but literally one, do you hear me? One fucking juror, and that motherfucker was going to prison. So now we have to retry him in October. That is Ahmaud Arbery, as you guys know. And then we also have George Floyd, and then it says say their name, and then it has everybody down here, Tamir Rice, and just everybody. So I'll let you guys see that. Until I started doing court support, I would always be like, fuck that, dude. I'm not doing no fucking jury shit. Like, I'm just not. But now that I do court support and I realize how important and how big how much a jury matters. Yeah, I try to, it's not my thing, but I guess I would probably do it if I got called. And it says keep going, which is a thing that my brother Travis used to always say. So that's kind of dope, right? As the fallen soldiers. I am and always will be an advocate for the Breonna Taylor stuff. I love her family. What, baby? Nah, there's pictures on it. Oh no, I do outreach down there. Are you needing outreach? Okay. Yeah, we drive all around the city and do outreach. Oh no, just looking at the pictures. All right, babe. No problem. Yeah, so it's really, really, really awesome. I did come a little early because I'm going to meet my team down here, but I also want to sit at the river for a second. It's grounding for me. I love water, and it's not been nice out, so I haven't been able to do it. So we're going to go down here and kind of just chill at the river for a second. They're redoing all this down here. I knew they were going to do it. I knew it. They just cleared another fucking camp. I knew it. I knew it was fucking coming. So this was the camp, and they've cleared all this. This fucking city gets on my goddamn nerves. What do they expect people to go? Like, what the fuck, dude? I promise you, I'm about to plan a fucking action. Let me just shut the fuck up. All these fences you see up here, they're doing this to keep the homeless people out. All right, I'm going to show you guys something really, really cool. We're going to go down here. Yes, it is. I've been homeless. I grew up homeless, off and on. And me and my husband and my children were homeless some years back. I mean, we stayed in a hotel, but we were still homeless. So yeah, it fucking sucks. And I think that's why I do what I do, because I mean, I remember being a little kid, living in shelters and being on the streets. I've ate out of dumpsters. You know what I mean? So I don't know. So one thing about Louisville is, so back in the day, slavery, we all talk about slavery and shit like that. And you will hear me talk about slavery a lot, because for a couple of reasons. There were actually slaves sold here in Louisville, Kentucky, and this was the beginning of the Underground Railroad. So that was part of the problem, but also the beginning of the solution. And my husband's great-great-grandparents were slaves and were sold in this city. So I am a big advocate on educating people on stuff like that, because if you don't know the correct history, then you're going to continue to make mistakes. And slavery still exists. It just looks different. More people are bought and sold today than ever in history. So, car racing, oh, they must be going to be out tonight. So the reason why I bring that up is because I'm about to show you a really amazing, another memorial that's really cool. A friend of mine, Hannah Drake, she wrote this poem that I'm going to read to you guys first. Well, I'm going to show you the benches first. So these benches are memorials to slaves, because, like I said, not far from here, there was actually a slave trade place where they actually sold slaves. But right here was the beginning of the Underground Railroad. And so there are some footprints that represent and names of some of the slaves that we've done history on. And then this here is, it says, on the banks of freedom, we are descendants of kings and queens. We are enslaved in America. Lamont Collins, founder of Roots 101 African American Museum. Lamont is one of my very dear friends, like family, and he runs one of the most amazing African American museums, and we will go there one day as well. And it shows all of the true history of slavery, not the spoon-fed shit that everybody learns. And this is some names of enslaved Kentuckians: Frank, Elizabeth, Julia, unknown; Hannah, Henry, Elizabeth, James, Joe, unknown; John, Sally, Bert, Margaret, Lucinda, Simon, unknown; Walnus, Rose, Charlie, Becky, Beste, unknown; Harry, Dick, Caesar, unknown; Maria, Will, Fletcher, Pompey, unknown; Jesse, Lewis, Sam, Coria, Harriet, Milton, unknown; Annie, Mandy, and George. So those are some names of some of the slaves. Here's a poem that she wrote, and then I'll show you the other one. Oh, they actually have chains on them. So if you can see, they're molded down, but they also put those down there because, I mean, we want you to know what the fuck what you're sitting in and what you're in presence of. So this poem was, there's a lady named Hannah Drake. She's out of Louisville, Kentucky. She is an amazing Black woman. Amazing, just, oh my God, she's just fucking amazing. And she's a poet, and she's just, yeah, she's fire. So she wrote this, and it's called Find Me. And it says, if I close my eyes, I can see them. And if I quiet myself, I can hear them. Their voices carry on the wind like the tune from the chimes floating in the distant breeze. Who are you? Where do you come from? When you dreamed, what did you dream of? What is your story? What was your name before they gave you that name? Was the name passed down through our family? Am I your descendant? I stare at my face and I wonder if I look like you. I tried to put faces to shadows. Can I find pieces of your memory in cotton fields and red mud? scattered bones and unmarked graves that attempt to erase you from history. But you were here. You were always here. You existed, unknown no longer. I found your name, I found you, and I'm finding you, and I found me. I always get caught up when that makes me emotional every time I read it. And then this is another one. On the banks of freedom, countless stories of enslaved people who have been told, say their names and listen what you hear. It is time for their legacies to appear. And then just some more names: Angie, Dan, Maria, Sam, Unknown, Eli, Pompey. All these are the same names. Okay. I never noticed that. it's actually the same ones. So, yeah. So, kind of cool. But yeah, you'll hear me talk about this stuff a lot. And people will say, Summer, this is something that happened in the past. And I'll tell you, if my husband can remember his great-grandparents that raised him and fixed breakfast for him every morning, telling him stories of when they were slaves, not when somebody they knew were slaves, but when they were slaves, then it ain't that much history that's gone past to where I'm not going to have a conversation about it. So, just FYI. Oh, cool. Awesome. Thank you, Barbara. It's just so pretty down here. Look at it. This is an art piece somebody made, and it just has a bunch of junk they found in the river, but it's kind of cool. It's got shit. And then that's the bridges. And that over there is Indiana. So when slaves were trying to get some freedom, they would jump in this river and they would cross the river and they would make it over to Indiana because, again, that was the beginning of the Underground Railroad. So, got a little history on my city today. And all of this used to be a camp, but they're gonna, I don't know, they're doing something with it. And, well, they said they're gonna do something with it. It's been fenced up for about 1.5 years now, and they haven't done shit with it. So they put this fence up to keep everybody out, but that doesn't work. Come on now. You think a little fence is going to keep us out? Fences are meant to be broken. I keep fucking log cutters in my shit. Let's go. See? So they do this. It has barbed wire and everything on it. I guess when they spent the money for the barbed wire and everything, I guess they didn't think that we would just do this. And I say we because, well, I'm a part of my street family. They was like, fuck you, I'm getting in there. I was like, I knew that was going to happen. They just go in, they pop their tent, go to sleep, and then they leave. Because down here is a little bit safer than other places because there's not a lot of people. Because being homeless is very dangerous. And then one night I was serving and there was a tornado that came over here and I was parked right here. And I had to throw all my fucking supplies in my car because there was literally a tornado that touched down like 5 blocks from here. It was fun. Greenwood, 2 people causing trouble. Oh yeah, it's gonna be an active night. I knew it was gonna be active, baby. It's warm. Motherfuckers ain't got no damn sense. It's gonna be active tonight. For sure. No doubt. I love it down here though, especially when nobody's here and I can just sit here and I can look at the water and it's just pretty. Got a lot of junk in it. So what I'm doing right now is I'm waiting on so we have those of us that go out on the streets and serve, and then we have people that pick our donations up for us because we have people that make sandwiches and collect stuff that we need. Look at all that junk in the river. Dirty Ohio River. Make bodies in this motherfucker. Yeah. Oh, you know what's really pretty at night? If you go, we have a walking bridge. So we have a couple bridges. We have 1, 2, 3, and then we got some down there too. But there's a walking bridge down there, and at night they light it up. Oh, it's so pretty. So pretty. It gets a little crazy at night though, so I don't like usually go on the walking bridge at night. Because motherfuckers be arguing and shooting and shit, so I ain't got time for that. I don't do a lot at night except for outreach on the streets. Like if I'm out doing shit, that's different. I don't really go to too many clubs. I'm kind of lame. Any downtime I have, all I want to do is just chill. So pretty. I think the water's dirty. Let's make my camera. Oh, okay. We're not gonna go down there. There's a camp down there. Wait till my team member comes down there, and then I'm gonna go down there. Sorry, y'all. My bad. Sky's pretty though, ain't it? Derby and stuff will be happening soon, so there'll be all kinds of shit going on for that. And in the summertime, there's a lot of shit to do here. Choppa. Me and a wall got into it one day. I'd say I won because my car still works. Listen, I already had a feeling. I was like, shit, it's warm. It's going to be active tonight. I'm probably going, this scanner's going to be jumping. So Mama Bear watches the scanner for me because, in the areas I'm in, shit's always popping off. So I like to have an idea of what I'm working with when I go in places. My crew should be up. There they are. There they are. Hey, Butterfly. How are you doing, gorgeous? Hi, baby. Yeah. We can put those. I'm probably gonna take some of them because I think what I'm supposed to be the hard part. Do these have water in them?
I have to give you. The halls are yes. It'd be a good 40 week this week. Well, Lord, yeah, that's our. Yeah, you can just sort of go back there. Yeah. Let's see what this is. Oops. Oh, these are those flashlights. The little. I don't think I have it. All right, buddy. All right. So we have our stuff. So we have sandwiches, more sandwiches. I got coats. Those are snack bags. So they have like little snacks in them. Diapers. Bunch of other stuff in there. These are really cool. These are like a little handheld flashlights, and you crank them up. Like you crank them, and you don't need batteries. So that's kind of cool. We got sternos that keeps heat. We have water and more food and socks. So, yay!
These socks, if you buy one of these socks, just so you know, one automatically so you buy one for every one you buy, they donate one to a homeless program that helps homeless people. So every time you guys buy a sock, it goes to one of us to help people on the streets. Yes, we got water. We're probably gonna have to get another thing of water, but that's okay. And then I also have, what else do I have? I have hygiene bags, I think, somewhere in here. Yep. You got hygiene bags. More hygiene stuff. I'm gonna try to get rid of some of this stuff tonight. Now that it's nice, hopefully a lot of people will be on the streets. Sometimes when you get stuff, it's hard because it's hard because when it's cold, everybody's in shelters or the emergency shelters, so you don't have, you can't give out as much. But tonight it's nice out, so I expect it to be a very active, very active tonight. And like I said, you guys can't see anything, but you definitely hear the conversation, dude. And it's amazing, man. It's just, I love what I do. I love what I do. Yeah, it's loving people where they're at, right? Quick. That's what it's all about. So many people judge people, and I don't know, man. And don't get me wrong, I ain't perfect. Like, I'm a hot fucking mess. Look how that sun is glaring off that river. Ain't that pretty? That's so pretty. The big guy, man, he's amazing. He's amazing. Because can't nobody orchestrate all that stuff. The clouds, the sky, the reflection of the bridge on the water. All that stuff. It's party. Just sitting down here and just looking at everything. Next couple of weeks, though, we'll get really busy because Derby's going to be coming soon. It's in May, but we have to. They do people so dirty because of Derby. It's just fucking ridiculous, man. Fucking ridiculous. Oh, here, let me show you. They put these little signs around. They put these little signs. So in Kentucky, they're about to pass this bill, and it's like a three strikes you're out type of bill, but it also has stuff in there where they're going to be criminalizing homelessness. And so you see these signs right there? What it says camping prohibited. When they put those up, if they see anybody down here, then that gives them permission to arrest you. They can arrest us because we are loading up to go out and help the homeless. Well, actually, they can arrest us if we're serving somebody. That's when they can arrest us or fine us. And it's already passed. It's got one more thing to pass for it to be a law. So I just became homeless myself. Me and my baby mama split up after 12 years. I thought it would never be this predicament again. Well, sweetie, I send many, many blessings of, blessings to you, and just keep your head strong. You know what I mean? It fucking sucks, but I always say, like, when you have to go through something like that, right? As sucky as it is, and I know that's a crazy word to use, but as crappy as it all is and everything, and it's hard and it sucks. I do believe it shows us and it teaches us things that unless we're in that position, we can't learn, which makes us better people in this world. So I believe with all faith that you're gonna get out of that situation and you're gonna be even stronger than you was before. Well, everything sucks, Wendy. It sucks because, even with that, it's hard for me to, I don't know, man. But I also know something has to happen because shit's not okay. But I don't know what, you know what I mean? it sucks. And we take care of everybody else, and we send money everywhere else, and we have people here. I mean, like tonight, I serve tons of veterans. I serve tons of veterans that are on the streets. I serve families that are on the streets, children on the streets. So I don't know, man. It's just it's fucked up. Because I also feel I have a heart and feel sorry for people, right? Like that are in those situations too. But at the same time, I'm like, can we take care of our shit and then help everybody? I'm totally cool with helping people. But like, gotta take care of home first and then you help. Yeah, don't give up, baby. Those girls need you. Find you some day labor and just get you some resources. And it's hard because especially for men, man, there's not a lot. Louisville actually has a lot, like, well, we don't have a lot of resources, but there's a lot of people like me that care, and we do a lot to help. And a lot of times it's out of our own shit, right? But there's people that'll come from other places because even though it takes a while, there eventually ends up being stuff. Especially guys, because there's not a lot of resources out there for men. Oh yeah, sweetie. And listen, I mean, I'm going to be honest, and this is probably not something everybody's going to like to hear to say, but I don't think a Republican or a Democrat's going to fix what's going to happen to all of us and what is happening to all of us. I think they're both a part of the problem, and they're just playing all of us, so we fight with each other while they fuck all of us. I don't see any of this shit going away, even with a new president. Because we will have a new president, I believe that. Whether I like it or not. But if you really look back at the system, right, this has been put in play through all kinds of presidents. And all kinds of them ain't done shit to do shit about it, right? Like, it just sucks, dude. It sucks. And I don't see it getting better. Now, I do say it's getting better eventually, but I don't see it getting better right now. I don't think in the next 8 years things are going to be better. That's my girl. That's why I like you. I know that's right, baby. Because they ain't got no miles because they don't care, right? Like, and this is no disrespect to Republican or Democrat people that are in my thing, right? Like, but like they don't care. I always say, and I know it doesn't make sense probably, but I always say, if it really was about the people, when they made all this shit, right? Like, why didn't they just say, y'all go vote for the best candidate? Instead, they made it a left and right situation of bam, right there is division. Four-wheeler and motorcycle riding through town, be careful. Yeah, there's a lot of fuckery and shenanigans that goes on. I ain't even going front. We did a motorcycle and a grocery basket one day, and that shit was fun as fuck. Oh, that shit was fun as fuck. Yes, sir. It's a city, but we hillbillies. Yeah, we did that shit. That shit was fun. I say I'm a girly girl, but honey, I'm a tomboy. I want to go four-wheeling so bad. Because I want to go riding. I want a bike. I want another motorcycle. All right, so now I'm just waiting for the rest of my team. I gotta learn how to edit. That way I can just go and edit the part where we're just chilling and I'm not necessarily doing outreach because I'm like on for an hour. I mean, I'm doing stuff that pertains to outreach, but I just don't know how to edit shit at all. I don't know how to do that. Shout out to Daisy, by the way. Our girl Daisy, we support her and her channel. She learned how to do StreamYard today. I'm so proud of her. Wish she never learned how to do StreamYard. No, it's gonna be good times. It's gonna be good times. She can do panels soon, or whatever. She can do them now, whenever she decides to do them. But just shout out to her. Hey, I promise you, Mama Bear, that shit's fun as fuck. I'm telling you, we did that shit with a grocery. We got a big ass fucking rope, and somebody had one person had a moped, one person I think it was a dirt bike, and we did that shit. Oh, that shit was fun as fuck. And then like Sarah and me, I miss when me and Sarah has a riding lawnmower, and I would go around over where where the shelter was, and I would like people that were elderly and stuff or single moms, we would go over there and cut that grass for them because I had a riding lawnmower. Or she had to ride a lawnmower. I did it. Well, we both did it. We took turns, actually. But that should be fun as hell. I'll be riding down the middle of the street with the riding lawnmower. They'd be like, oh, there's Summer again with her silly shit. Shit, I dropped my phone in the fucking motor one day. Man, I thought that motherfucking phone broke my screen. Like a year later, I threw it, going about a new phone, threw it in the damn drawer. A year later, I pulled the screensaver off that bitch, and my phone was like, it was brand new. I was like, are you kidding me right now? So yeah, that's how it's. Like I said, that scanner's gonna be hot. It'll be a bunch of silly, stupid shit. They're going into the alleys in and out. The fucking helicopter dude's boring as fuck. He's bored as fuck if that's what he's following. I guess that's a good thing. That means ain't nothing too crazy happening right now. Because if that's what the bird is following, that's what we call the helicopter, the bird. Then that means ain't no shootings and shit happening right now. Because it's been crazy the last couple days. We had a 15-year-old girl get killed. We had kids dying, dude. It's fucking nuts. Where the fuck is that grenade? I get Nancy. I'll move around. Ready, that is. About another 10 minutes, you guys, we'll be starting outreach. I'm just waiting on the rest of my team to get here. They're getting off work, and the traffic right now is really bad. That's why I always leave out a little bit early. That used to be a little back that way. There used to be an island everybody used to go and party at in the summertime. And then actually, even back in the day, further than that island used to be almost like a little New Orleans type of tile island. I read something on that today, actually. There's like this little Facebook group that shows like little histories and shit of Louisville, and they did something on that island, and it said it was like a New Orleans. Clouds are pretty. That was like a postcard right there. Oh, yeah. Peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Next week, we're going to have chili and shut up. Jesus. Chili and hot nuts.
Seven, eight, six.
Big. 9970
Black Information Network
Thing where we say, nope.
$99 each with your card.
I love this song.
In the darkest of the night, waiting for the light to come. When the demons in your mind remind you of the damage done. Always talking so much to say, like a haunting ghost from the grave. Heaven seems so far away. So
All right, sweetie. Yeah, I'm just waiting on them. I guess they're stuck in traffic, so it'll probably be about 10 minutes or so. We'll be active. Sorry, everybody. At least you got a nice little chill. Look out. I'll graduate this year. Then school and everything. Yeah. Oh, good. Yeah. It's funny for school. Huh? Oh yeah. Yeah, really.
as long as the corner. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, but that's we should go on. Sometimes.
It is 5:23. Yeah, we could do. I think we get a little bit of extra daylight today, so that's nice. Oh, look, there's a barge coming. So the Ohio River has tons of barges that come through here. All right, you guys. I think I'm gonna start a new lab over because we've sat here and chilled for a little bit. So I'm gonna start it over because we're gonna start outreach. So join me again.